I hate the radio so much. This is what we're talking about in this episode.
Everybody does. Radio fucking sucks dick.
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about this on BS before.
100%.
Just because of how much I fucking hate the radio.
It's so bad. I don't have
It's a
anything else
dead
to
medium.
listen to.
But just fucking get a thing!
I have. As I'm saying, it doesn't work.
No, but it does work.
Get a
You've
car.
just gotten a
Get
bad
new
one.
Car.
You've just gotten a bad one. Why did I do that?
It's so like...
The premise of them work. Theoretically, they work. Which means that you've gotten a bad device.
I must have, and it's just put me off. The Bluetooth is so fucking horrendous on that car. It's like fucking... It's older than I am by like a couple months. So we didn't have Bluetooth back in 2001. So unfortunately, I'm getting mad at a car that it's not its fault that it didn't have the foresight to predict the future.
Right, yeah.
But it means I have to listen to the radio. The speakers on the car are really good. So like when they do play music, on like that 1/10 of a chance, they actually fucking play a song instead of talking about bullshit for fucking 3 hours.
This is the thing. Like, it started slowly dying out, and instead of trying to adapt and like overcome, they just like clung onto their like last little bit of life. And with that, they've just become this absolute pathetic fucking like thriving fucking wriggling worm of a fucking platform. I'm serious, man. Because the correct decision to make was, alright, shit's coming out, we need to decrease the amount of time, we need to increase the music, we need to let more viewer selection, like, we are being outclassed by a new technology. If we want to survive here, we need to make some serious changes. Instead of doing that, their viewership dropped, and instead of adjusting to try increase their viewership again, they started fucking spamming it with ads and talk show bits in the middle, so then they can chuck advertisements in the middle, to try, like, not let their profits dip. And because they didn't want their profits to dip in the short term, like, it's fucked. The whole medium is fucked. It's over. It's game over. No one is going to be listening to radio in fucking, like, legit, like, 4 or 5 years.
Probably
it's going to
me.
be completely
If I
dead.
still have this car, I'll still be listening to the radio.
But the thing is with Bluetooth becoming, like, so widely available and so widely used, like, who the fuck, like, even really old cars now have Bluetooth. And cars are like, with every year that passes, news stations become closer and closer. I don't think it's a probability, I think it's an eventuality.
That what?
That news stations are just going to die out.
News stations?
Like, not news stations, sorry.
Radio.
Like radio.
Yeah. I hope it dies out.
Because it's lost all purpose. It's lost everything.
No,
There's
yeah, because
value.
the only reason it was okay, that they could get away with not actually playing music was because there was no alternative.
Yeah.
Now there is an alternative where, guess what? People are, in fact, actually wanting to listen to the music and not this dumb bullshit you're talking about.
But it's actually worse, though, because now the only value that they possibly can provide is by giving you, like, traffic reports and shit like that. So instead of playing music, they play exclusively that. The problem is there's only a very small amount of the population is there. So you end up... If you do want to listen to, like, a traffic report, you end up having to listen to fucking 15 minutes of that shit in the car to try, like, 15 minutes of, like, bullshit in the car to try get to the part that you actually care about. So at that point there, people just Google it. Or they just, like, look it up. And then they listen to Spotify on their car ride.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking stupid, bro.
Are these the things from Mario Sunshine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cataquack.
Yes. Wow, I'm glad these are back.
They're great. I love them. They're fun.
Yeah, I used to just play music on my, like, out of the speakers on my phone, but it's, like, so miserable. It's so shit. So I do, like, the radio is fine at night because no one's listening to it, so they actually play music. But it's, like, it's, like, at 10, 12 a.m., you know? 10 p.m., 12 a.m.
Yeah.
So, like, that very specific driving home from, like, a movie or something, it's fine. But, oh my god, during the day, I want to... I actually prefer silence.
Why would you ever do it if you... same, by the way. Why would you ever do it if you had the option to play, like, good content, though? Like, what is the purpose of it? What function does it serve if you can play your own music?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I
must admit, there is a very certain novelty to the radio playing a song you like versus picking it yourself. But it's not enough for me to want to sit through...
It's not worth it, though, man.
400 years of bullshit about nothing. Like, it's so frustrating that they just do not. And then, you know what? I've definitely said this before. When they talk over the end of the song, I want to fucking strangle you. I only get to listen to music for 3 minutes versus 50 minutes of bullshit. And then you're like, welcome back to the song isn't even finished yet. This is my biggest pet peeve in the entire world. There's no bigger issue than this right now. Do you understand? Like, this is my number one
I can tell, you're
problem.
heated. You're sweating.
Fuck. It pisses me off so much. I hate radio. It's so antiquated.
Antiquated.
Old
Alright.
people.
Alright. Look
It's
at
like
you, fucking bougie motherfucker.
It's like
right in your
free-to-air
English
TV.
assignment on BS.
At least free-to-air TV it's like you put it on the background and you don't even look at it. That's what its purpose is. Those people put so much work into that shit and you just ignore it. Radio, I don't even want to put it on the background. Because driving is so shit. At least give me, like, fucking music to make it a little more bearable while I have to inch forward for 40 minutes in traffic.
That's the thing, man. If you're in traffic and you have bad music playing, or if the news station is just being absolute ass cheeks, it is hell. I understand why people become serial killers. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, unironically.
All counts of road rage happen because of an ad break.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. I think the only times I've ever snapped while I've been on the road, like fully snapped, were like as a result of like some like shit going on the radio.
It's always the radio.
Always the radio, man.
Yeah, no, I've been tossing up which music streaming service to get. I think I'm actually gonna go with YouTube Premium, which is like
Interesting.
because it lets you download whatever it's like it comes with other benefits, but for like the same price. It sounds like an ad.
Yeah, right.
But with like for the same price, you get no ads on YouTube videos, which I can't block on mobile. And you get more music than like Spotify and shit would have because there's no like copyright restrictions for the most part. So you get stuff like smaller creators that wouldn't put their music on Spotify. And I can download that and listen to it whenever I want. And without being in the app. Yeah. YouTube Mobile added all of this shit that people have been asking for ages and they locked it behind a paywall because they're fucking dickhead.
Here's the thing. I'm a student. I agree. I actually like YouTube Premium. I used to be a YouTube Premium consumer.
Paid for it.
I pay $6 a month for Spotify.
Is that it?
That is
I thought it was $13.
so cheap. No, so it's half price for students.
Well, I'm not a student, so fuck you.
Yeah, well, sucks to suck, I guess. But
it's because I did have a Spotify account and the person I was sharing it with kicked me off because they didn't like my music taste. So now it's been 4 months and I just haven't.
You can hop on the back of mine. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, it's annoying having to coordinate who's listening to it because like only one person can use it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
You don't really seem
out.
as like a music.
Oh, I do. I
consumer.
used it religiously.
Oh, do you
I
actually?
use Spotify all the time.
Oh man.
When I had it, especially in the car, at the gym.
I may have
while I'm
overcommitted
working.
to this.
Yeah. So I hope you don't use it a lot.
No, because like music really isn't my main form of like background entertainment. I think it's more like I think it's more like YouTube and like streams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I'll play BS in the back while I'm at the gym or like while I'm
that's us.
driving and stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
That's why I listen to it. Yeah.
I'm just very narcissistic.
George.
Oh god, I'm so funny. Remember when I made that bit about take me to church? That was fucking hilarious. That was so good.
Oh, George. That's like my ego boost for the gym. It makes me work out harder listening to how funny I am.
I do it while I'm having bats. Like, oh yeah, that bit was so good.
What were we even talking? Yeah, so I'm like, I might just get YouTube Premium because I know, speaking as a content creator myself, I have no right to complain about ads, but like when I'm like, I want to listen to a song, I want to put it on, I'm so hyped, and then an ad plays, I'm like, yeah, well done. It is actually like the most gut-wrenching thing. Like all of that momentum from how excited you are, and then it plays it's 2 ads in a row. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to listen to it.
Have you ever been to a party where like they've had Spotify Premium? Fucking so funny. Oh,
What?
they haven't had Spotify
Haven't
Premium?
had it. Oh, no.
So fucking funny.
I'm just
Everyone's
downloading
going off to the fucking
Yeah.
beat, and then like. Have you thought about buying Spotify? Doof, 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 doof. Have you thought about buying Spotify Premium?
Why is there an ad?
The next 30 minutes of ad-free music.
Yeah.
It's never 30 minutes either.
See, that's why I didn't want to pay for... That was my initial reason for not wanting to pay for Spotify, was because I don't like it when they annoy me into paying for something. Which, like... I can excuse for like a smaller site or whatever, but Spotify is like a fucking monolith corporation. I know Spotify Premium exists. You don't need to fill your ad space telling me to pay to remove ads that aren't there.
I pay $6 a month,
which is amazing.
Which is good.
Yeah,
right. But let's say
every song ever made.
Yeah. Let's say the average Andy is paying $13, right?
Nah.
How many songs do you reckon you listen to? Give me like a guess. Give me a guesstimate.
Well, there's like 14 hours in my playlist, so how many songs is that? What's the math on that?
I don't know. No, I'm working on time here. I'm like, how much do you...
A day? Let's say like
how much
20
hourly music? So like you would have to listen... If you listen to 13 hours of music, then every hour of music that you listen to would be worth $1, right?
Yeah.
And then by each song's by a different artist, right? So then like you're dividing that by fucking whatever. Then Spotify has to take a cut. Music producers has to take a cut. Like, by the time it gets to the artist...
Yeah, there's $0.
Like, that's what I mean. So, like, I can't understand the fact that they have to pump it with ads in that amount of time just because of how, like, low the profit margins would be on something like music.
Which is miserable.
Like a Spotify streaming service.
It's like, it's so shit. I can't imagine as an artist, like, you get nothing from Spotify rates, but you have to have it.
Yeah. I think it's like 7 cents every like 100 streams. Is that?
Which explains why copyright law for music is so dog shit, because they need all the money they can get. Not the record label. If it was the artist, I'd understand, but this fucking...
That's why, bro. Buy merch, bro.
Goddamn
buy merch.
Record labels is fucking evil.
When you go to your concert and you want to support your artist, buy some merch, bro.
I love you, Justin.
I love you, Justin. Sign my tits.
Anyway, so yeah, I thought YouTube Premium, which honestly, they should give to me for free. Let's be real here.
That is the most egotistical bullshit.
Do you know how much money I generate?
Use some of the money that they give you back, they give you in your fucking paycheck, to pay for the fucking service that you
Every creator should get it for free. We are working our asses off, and you already take 45%. You may as well give us YouTube Premium in it. I'm entirely joking. I've learned that YouTube employees don't even get it, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Seriously. Like, direct source, they do not get YouTube Premium. No one gets it for free. Probably fucking Susan doesn't even get it.
I'm kind of jealous of this fucking, this manager. You've talked about somebody else before. Can you talk about this?
I don't think so. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to disclose.
Alright, never
mind.
But
I think the existence of them is fine. Like, because people knew about them. But I can't disclose anything important.
Okay, well, I'm just jealous about it because you seem to like them very much, and I'm becoming very jealous of them as a person. I think you like them more than me now. I think you have a better relationship with them than you do with me. That's all I have. Fuck. It's probably better than me at video games as well.
I was going to say, they don't make me cut parts out of videos, but yeah, they do. through YouTube themselves, sort of.
Yeah, no. But normally it's the reasons are a lot less nefarious.
I wanted to ask about the dislike button, but I just don't have the courage to do it because it's like such a shit idea.
Why? They're your slave.
They're not my slave.
They are
I am
definitely
their slave. I am there to generate income.
I'm gonna say debatable on that one.
No, they're literally. They're so nice. It's just I have problems with the wider YouTube, and it's not their fault. But like, I want the dislike button back. It's so annoying.
Don't you just have that plugin that makes
I do, but it's not the same.
Why is it not the same?
Because everyone should have it. Everyone should have the dislike button. It's stupid that they got rid of it. Their reasoning for it is such horseshit.
Cunt.
It's like...
So wait, what was the reasoning for it again?
We talked
about this in Sonic, but
there was this... I forget what his name is. There's this Ludwig. Do you watch? Yeah, Ludwig, you know of him? Ludwig. I'm going off the Mario character pronunciation.
Yeah. I think it's like Ludwig van Beethoven. So.
He did an interview with Susan, the CEO of YouTube, and biggest loser on the entire planet.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That is your boss. How dare you?
She's not my boss. Everyone hates their boss. Her reasoning for removing the dislike button was, quote, They found from feedback from smaller creators that it was like affecting them because they were not as encouraged to create because of the dislike button. Turn it off! You've always had the option. And now they're like, Ludwig van Beethoven suggests, why don't we just use a toggle? And that way, but then she's like, oh, because then there's a pressure that creators have to, because then some people will have it, so then they feel required to put it on. What the fuck are you talking about? No, they won't. Who is this who are these people you're talking about?
I'm still confused how it affects smaller creators.
Because you see a dislike button and you're like, I don't want to make content anymore. Yes, it sucks, but it's a part of it. You need
Don't make shit
dislike.
content, lol W.
No.
You know, I think it is a lot more effort for someone to actively dislike something than it is for them to actively like it. Because I think that you seek out the content, you're recommended the content that you're actually going to like to begin with. So to get a list dislike is very difficult. And you're going to get some dislikes. Maybe this is just that little BS echo chamber where we get fucking one dislike every like 6 months.
I sincerely disagree with you. I'm going to be honest. I get dislikes on videos when it comes out. Like, the video has been out for a minute. And
yeah, but look at the ratio on it. It isn't like the ratio is like 75-25.
Yeah.
It's like 98 to fucking 2.5%. Like,
it's my videos are just really good.
Fuck you.
It's like...
No, but like, I think it's a good indicator of like, maybe I should change something to like, you know, if I'm not talking about if you're getting like if you're getting like a 95% like ratio, I'm talking about if you're getting like 50-50, maybe it's a good fucking indicator to... Okay,
Turn it off if it's a problem. That has always been an option. Turn off the ratings. But then they're like, oh, but then they don't get likes. It's so annoying because their reasoning for it is the most upfront bullshit YouTubers. It is straight up just, you guys disliked too many corporate things. The advertisers are coming back to us and saying, that makes us look bad. So YouTube's like, well, sorry, that's how our site works. And they're like, do you want $10,000 million? And YouTube's like, yeah, fuck yeah, what dislikes? What are you talking about?
I understand how you can use that as a corporate excuse. Like, it isn't a valid excuse, but I can understand how you can get away with saying that, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that is enough. I think that is the answer that you give if you're, like, clearly lying. Because, like, you're 100% right. It is that big corporate markets were like making decisions and they were like, this is exactly, like, I can almost guarantee you this is the exact conversation that would have been had. It would have been like, listen, we're doing this, they're unjustly attacking us because we're a bigger brand, it's unfair to us, you know, we pay you all this money to like fucking prop up our things and to give us advertisements, we're going to take our business elsewhere if you don't fucking counteract this. And the only solution that they fucking had to that was like, if we get rid of the dislike button, then they can't fucking like do that, you know what I mean?
Why couldn't the advertisers turn the ratings off? Why couldn't they disable the ratings? Why did the whole site have to turn the ratings off?
I don't know.
Oh, because it makes them look bad if they're hiding the ratings. So everyone shouldn't have ratings. That's a great idea, YouTube. It's because when they play ads on TV, no one can complain about it. That's why. There's no dislike bar. You just sit through it. Fuck you.
And the thing about YouTube is like, they're not really super good at like vetting whether or not content is like scam content. Gotta be 100% honest with you. By that, I mean like, but like, there's like a lot of like YouTube content that like tutorials and stuff that if you follow them, they will give you viruses. And like, I use the dislike button to like gauge that. Like less so for like editing tips and stuff like that, whether or not it'll work. But more so for, is this gonna, yeah, is this gonna fucking break my computer? Is this a fucking Trojan virus?
When fucking Markiplier got hacked by that company ages ago, or when now it happens with like NFT scans, the dislike button was so crucial in telling people who weren't aware that this is not the real creator doing this.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's a big dislike bar. Why is that? I might read about it. No, there's no dislike now, so I'm sure it's fine. This creator's suddenly peddling NFT shit. Yeah, that's fine. I see nothing wrong with this. Like, it isn't the immediate, like, I'm not saying you can't at all realize that there's a problem by just looking, but it was just so helpful immediately telling you something was wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm so angry that they went through with removing that so clearly just for money. Like, this is the most heated I will get about any topic ever. The rest of YouTube is fine. I'm fine. I'm just really mad that they removed the dislike button.
No, I agree.
And I hate the dislike button. So
yeah.
That's coming from me. It's a necessary part of YouTube. It sucks. Everyone hates it, but we needed it.
I agree fully.
So please download this plugin. It will not give you a virus, I promise.
Guys, I know that's a bit out of the public eye right now, but like the only way people do respond to this is like with mass criticism. So, you know, if you do have a personal problem with it, not based on what we said, but if you have your own issue with it, you know, feel free to chuck YouTube a tweet.
At Susan.
At Susan directly. Tell her to go suck George's fucking big fat testicles.
Give the dislike button back, please.
We gave very different approaches to it.
If I ever met her in person, I would be extremely afraid.
You would cave like a fucking baby.
No, immediately.
Oh, hi, Miss Susan.
Yeah, no, immediately.
How are you doing? I love you. Can I suck your nipple?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. The dislike button sucks. We should get rid of it.
No, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Please don't fire me. Immediately.
Yeah, no. Anyway, that was fun. That was a good way to end that. Listen, I had a good time.
I don't like it when I get pat. Like, now I feel like I went over the top with that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna dislike this video now.
I won't see it, so I don't care. No one can see it. Joke's on you, idiot.